streaming around the clock on CBS News Boston. You're watching WBZ News.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Tiffany Chan with the WBZ News Update. We do have breaking news from the Vatican. Pope Francis has made his first public appearance after spending more than 5 weeks in the hospital. He appeared for just a few minutes, speaking to crowds outside of the hospital where he was being treated for double pneumonia. He was released shortly after and traveled back to the Vatican. The Pope's doctor says the 88-year-old pontiff will require at least 2 months of rehab and rest. And we are under a next weather alert for a messy mix of snow and rain tomorrow. Yes, you heard it right. Some snow. Meteorologist Lexie O'Connor is here. And Lexie, this is hitting right in the middle of the morning commute.
That's right. The timing, Tiffany, is not ideal. It's coming after a really nice weekend. We do have this next weather alert for some showers, which does include some snow showers moving in for the Monday morning commute. It looks like we will be cold enough to start with some snow before mixing with rain and then changing over to rain for the mid and late morning hours. So we could see some slushy, slippery roads for your Monday morning commute. Let's take a look at the timing. We're dry through Sunday, and then overnight as we head into Monday morning, we'll see the clouds thicken up, and then snow showers will start to develop from west to east through the morning hours. This is around 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Between 6 and 7 o'clock, we'll start to see some snow showers through western and central Mass, and they'll continue to push east through the morning. As we head into the mid-morning hours, though, we see that change over to rain pretty quickly. By late morning, this is 11 o'clock, you can see most of us have changed over to rain. It's in the higher elevations. You'll hold on to that wintry mix and some snow the longest. And then we're looking at a rainy afternoon tomorrow with some downpours possible. Through the evening, we'll still have some rain, but then eventually it pushes off to the east. By around 7, 8 o'clock, we'll be drying things out. Here's a look at snow totals. We're really not getting much. If anything, you might see some slushy coatings out there. In the higher elevations of the Worcester Hills, Berkshires, and northern New England, could get up to an inch here. Up in northern New England, slightly more, around 2 inches to up to 3 inches in the highest elevations. For us, we're looking at a nice sunny rest of our Sunday, but it is much colder than Saturday. Saturday, we topped out in the 60s for many towns. Today, we'll top out just in the mid-40s, so it will be a cooler, more seasonable day for us with a gusty northwesterly wind bringing in that colder air. It's going to be windiest during the morning and early afternoon, then through the afternoon, we'll see the winds calm down, though. We could see some gusts around 30 miles per hour through the morning and midday hours. And then all eyes will be on that rain and snow moving in on Monday. You can see overnight tonight, temperatures drop down into the 20s and low 30s, so we'll be cold enough for that snow before we get that warmer air to lift north and change everything over to rain. Highs tomorrow in the 40s, coolest to the north, and then mildest to the south will be in the upper 40s. Some spots may push 50 degrees, but I think it's mainly the 40s for us for tomorrow. In terms of rainfall totals, looking at around a ½ an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain, and then we'll dry things out on Tuesday. Our next chance for showers comes on Wednesday, and temperatures stay pretty seasonable in the upper 40s to low 50s. Tiffany, over to you.
Lexie, thank you. Now, we do have new information on a shooting at a busy shopping center in Brockton. We're told 2 teenagers were shot and killed outside of the Westgate Mall. This happened at 7 o'clock last night in the parking lot near Starbucks and Chipotle. The victims are an 18-year-old girl and a 15-year-old boy. Police are not releasing their names. Investigators say the shooting happened during a fight between a large group of teenagers. No word of any arrests or if police have any suspects. Dozens of people are looking for a place to stay after a fast-moving fire destroys a home in Lawrence. The fire broke out on Leah Street at around 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And by the time crews got there, the flames were already out of control, leaving the home a total loss. Everyone inside at the time was able to get out, and firefighters say no one was hurt, but dozens were forced out of their homes.
We have approximately 36 people homeless. The building's a total loss. We'll be looking at having it raised in the next 24 hours. We have no injuries to civilians. I believe 1 dog was injured, went to the vet, and the investigation is just underway now, so we have no idea what caused it yet.
All of the impacted families were taken to Arlington Middle School, where they are getting help from the Red Cross. And today is your last day to grab a donut at a Boston landmark. Twin Donuts on Cambridge Street in Allston is closing its doors tomorrow. The owner tells WBZ increasing costs forced him to close. Twin Donuts opened in 1955. WBZ's Logan Hall is there, where fans are lining up for a final treat.
Well, I am in Allston, where the iconic Twin Donuts just behind me here is set to close its doors after today. This is the last day that you can head inside and get one of their iconic donuts, but it might not be the end of Twin Donuts as Allston knows it. There is a petition right now circulating to keep this sign up. I'm Logan Hall in Allston, and coming up tonight, I'll have a full report for you.
Logan, thank you. Boston mayoral candidate Josh Kraft has a new campaign headquarters in Roxbury. He opened the space yesterday in the heart of Nubian Square. It will serve as his base for campaign field operations, volunteers, and community outreach. Kraft says here there are plenty of issues that need to be fixed to make the city better for families.
A fight for the people of Boston. Cost of living, especially housing, has got people very concerned. People are pulling kids out of Boston public schools in record numbers. They're frustrated with the transportation and the roads, as well as the budget, fiscal mismanagement, and irresponsibility with the city budget.
Now, Kraft is running to unseat Boston Mayor Michelle Wu. He says his first priority is to get enough signatures to get his name on the ballot. The Harvard women's basketball team is bounced from the Final Four. The Crimson faced Michigan State yesterday. The Spartans started the game on a 9-0 run. It was only a 5-point game at the half, but the Spartans were able to stay out front. Harvard loses 64-50. The Crimson finishes the season with a 24-5 record. Brookline native Conan O'Brien is set to receive the most coveted award in comedy. John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts is awarding Conan O'Brien the 26th Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. The center says the Brookline native is being recognized for his 4 decades of working in comedy, including stints as a writer for Saturday Night Live, The Simpsons, and his years as a late-night talk show host. The program will include acts from several comedians. It will premiere exclusively on Netflix. A photographer snapping pictures in Boston last week noticed an engagement and took some photos, but she didn't know who the couple was or how to find them. WBZ's Julie McDonald shows us how strangers on the internet solve that mystery.
It's gonna sound really cliche, but I just really love love. Like, I'm such a hopeless romantic.
When Boston photographer Becca Thompson noticed the look of love, she couldn't help but capture it. She'd been taking photos in Beacon Hill, right near beautiful Acorn Street.
And I turned around and I saw him down on one knee and saw they didn't have a photographer. So I just decided to run over for a quick second. It was a picturesque moment. Thankfully, I had the right settings and the lighting was great.
A testament to her professionalism, Becca quickly turned back to her own clients. She didn't want to take time from their shoot, but that meant she couldn't connect with the newly engaged couple.
It's been in the works for a little while. I've had a ring since about Christmas.
Benjamin McCormick had pulled off the picture-perfect proposal, surprising his now bride-to-be Isabel Gerard.
His brother actually took a video, and in the background of the video you can actually hear a camera shutter.
Thanks to social media, it didn't take long to figure out to whom that shutter belonged.
The notification just started rolling in, and she ended up commenting on the TikTok and was like, oh my God, this is me.
After her stunning images gained views and likes and shares, Becca is pinching herself. Her followers have more than doubled, and she's already booked shoots with new clients.
It's very serendipitous. I texted my boyfriend earlier. I was like, this is the best day of my life, because doing photography full time has been a dream for me since I was a freshman in high school, and it just seems like this is pushing me further into it.
Her talents now the happy couple's treasure. 3 grateful strangers in a meant-to-be moment.
It's so special, and we know that we're going to treasure those photos forever, and we really couldn't be luckier that this happened.
Julie McDonald, WBZ News.
The Jonas Brothers are returning to Boston's historic Fenway Park as a part of their 20th anniversary tour this summer. The tour kicks off in August with their show at Fenway on August 23rd. Marshmello and Boys Like Girls will serve as opening acts. Tickets for the show go on sale on Friday, the 28th at 10 o'clock a.m. The news continues streaming on cbsnews.com/Boston. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. Have a great day.